You ever have that feeling where your mind is just a browser with way too many tabs open? You got a new business idea over here, a podcast concept over there, all of it buzzing at the same time. It's that creative overwhelm, man, and it is a straight-up vision killer.
What's up, y'all? I'm Al, and I'm here representing for Brendan. You know, Brownstay 100 everywhere. This is St. Matthew, and today we're going to break down the one tool he uses to cut through all that noise, AI.
But hold on. This isn't about some sci-fi movie where the robots take over. Not at all. Think of it less like a replacement and more like a sparring partner, right? It doesn't do the thinking for you. It just helps you untangle your own thoughts so you can actually see what you're working with.
So here's how we're going to walk through how Brendan actually uses this thing. First, we'll talk about the noise. Then we'll get into the partner. After that, we got to talk about the boundaries. And we'll wrap it all up with the challenge.
All right, let's dive into that first part, the core of the problem, that constant, non-stop flood of ideas. See, for a creator like Brendan, ideas are always flowing, and that's a gift for sure. But when every single idea feels urgent, it just leads to paralysis. You know what I'm talking about. You have so much you want to do that you end up doing nothing at all. It's like a creative traffic jam inside your own head. So the real question is, how do you get out of that traffic jam? Well, let's look at 3 key ways AI can step in and act like a real partner in getting clear, in creating the work, and, then just staying consistent. So the first huge win is just clarity. Brendan uses AI like that sparring partner we mentioned. He'll literally just do a brain dump, get all his raw, messy ideas about a topic out, and then ask the tool to find the structure inside of all that chaos. And look, this shows you exactly what that looks like. On the left, you got the raw thoughts, that brain dump. It's all good stuff in there, but it's a mess, right? But on the right, you see how AI reflected it back in a clean, logical flow? Now, it didn't invent those ideas, it just organized them. It's like a mirror for your mind, man. It clears the fog so you can finally see the path forward.
And once you get that clarity, well, that leads you right into the next piece, creation. A lot of people have this fear that AI is here to replace artists, but that's just the wrong way to look at it. It's about collaboration, but only if you're the one in the driver's seat.
Let me give you a real-world example. For his children's book, Brendan had this really specific vision in his heart. So he used AI as a tool, but he was the director. He'd give it prompts like, show me a small seed under the soil, lit by a gentle morning sun, and the style needs to feel like a warm, hopeful watercolor. See, he guided it, he tweaked it, he refined it until the images matched the soul of the story he was trying to tell. This is what we call leverage. Brendan's real job is creating that original podcast. That's the human part. That's the heart. Then he can hand off the repetitive stuff to AI. Like pulling out the 5 best quotes for social media or drafting a few different descriptions for YouTube. It multiplies his output without draining his creative tank. Now, this third benefit is huge for anyone who's ever procrastinated. Consistency. We all know that feeling, right? Staring at a blank screen, that resistance just kicking in. That's a universal battle for every single creator.
AI is the ultimate tool to get you from 0 to 1. That's the hardest step. It'll give you a first draft. And look, it might be a bad first draft. It's probably going to be an imperfect one, but that's okay. It's a starting point. It breaks that inertia. It conquers the blank page for you, so now you have something to react to, something to shape, something to build on.
And check out how simple the ask can be. This is a real prompt Brendan might use. See what he's doing? He's not asking the AI to be him. He's giving it the core message. That's the human part, the soul. And then he's asking for ideas. It's just the starting block, It's not the whole race.
Okay, but when you have a partner this powerful, you absolutely have to know the boundaries. AI is a powerful tool, but it is just a tool. And that brings us to maybe the most important part of this whole conversation, knowing what AI can never do.
Let's be crystal clear about this. An AI cannot give you your purpose. It hasn't lived your story. It hasn't suffered through your trials or celebrated your wins. It hasn't earned your character through fire. It can't give you discipline when you don't feel like showing up. And it can never, ever find your unique voice. That has to come from inside you. That right there, that's sacred ground. At the end of the day, you are the builder. You're the visionary. The tool can help you lay the bricks faster. It can help you draw a better blueprint, for sure. But the vision, the heart, the soul behind the whole project, that has to come from you. Always. So knowing all of this, Brendan doesn't want to just leave you with information. He wants to leave you with a real challenge to get you unstuck and get you into motion.
All right, here's the challenge. It's simple. Over the next 3 days, just pick one project, one thing you've been putting off. Use a free AI tool to take just the very first step. Not the whole thing, just get from 0 to 1. And then drop what you're starting in the comments below to make it real.
So the question is simple. What's that one thing you're finally going to get started on? Let us know down in the comments, create some accountability for yourself, take that first small step, and start building.
And don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
And hit the notification button